This is Money and Business Solutions, increasing resources, multiplying wealth, and advancing development. I am Lady Glow, and today I am joined with Mr. Patrick Aite. He is a businessman and the CEO of Purple Globe. He's here to tell us about how to run our business effectively. I believe you would want to know more about that. So join us as we dive into our conversation for today. You're welcome, Mr. Patrick. And good to have you here.
Thank you very much. And it's a kind of joy to be with you here this afternoon, let me say.
Wow, thank you. I'm so glad about that. So to start off, I believe that most business owners or entrepreneurs have this big vision of making their business very successful.
Yes,
but along the line, the business doesn't go as expected. Some will even crash and collapse. So today we're talking about how to run our business effectively. First of all, you would want to take us through a little brief about business and how we can run it.
All right. So normally business has to do with buying and selling, like a seller and a buyer. So business will be successful if the two persons like have a common agreement to transact business or whatever. So with how to run business effectively, from my lessons that I learned from Dan Luke, that's on YouTube, there are so many ways that you can, actually put up your business to make it effective or to make it look great or however you want
successful.
it. Yes, successful. So normally we look at 5 reasons why people buy. Because whenever you are running any business, your focus is on the customers, like the patronage, like how they buy from you. So many business owners or those who do business do not focus much on those things. All their concern is about selling off their products or rendering their service, and because they don't learn other stuff like how to deal with customers and all those kind of stuff, how to run the business, they end up shipwrecking the business. Let me put it that way, like they collapse the business or they get discouraged along the line. Yes, but there are some basic things any businessman or woman is supposed to know to run a business effectively. And normally there are so many things I do teach about that, but normally I focus on the first 5, and that I say 5 things or the 5 reasons why a customer buys, reasons why people buy. Yes. So as a business owner, whether man or woman, you have to know the 5 reasons why people buy or the reasons why people buy. And the first one is pricing. They buy because of the price. Secondly, they buy because of the quality. They also buy because of the convenience. They also buy because of selection. They also buy because of personalization. So these are the 5 main reasons why people buy.
So people buy because of personalization,
exactly,
pricing, quality,
convenience, and selection. Yes.
Okay. So take us through.
Yes, I'll take you through. So today, just like we are here, all of us, like let me put it this way, in the whole world, all of us we are consumers. All of us we are customers. Yes. If you are not a customer to me, you are a customer to someone else. But basically, everyone is a customer.
Everyone is a customer.
Yes. So you have to understand what customers want and what they don't want, how customers behave, and you have to understand it because you yourself, you're a customer. Even as a business owner or a seller, you are still a customer to someone else. So everyone in the world is a customer, one way or the other. You are not a customer to me, but you're a customer to someone else. Yes. So understanding the basic reasons or the 5 main reasons why people buy will help you to boost your business or to, effectively
run it.
Yes, run your business. Yes. So, like I said earlier, the first reason why people buy is because of the price. Everyone would like to buy something that is affordable, that the price is reasonable, or So, as a seller or as a business owner, whatever product you are selling, whatever service you are rendering, you have to check your pricing. Yes, it's very important. The first thing that you must check is your pricing, because the product you are selling or the service you are rendering, there are other people doing the same thing, and they all have their different pricing. You understand? So you have to know the price that will be okay for you and your customers. Yes. In business, we look at your target audience or your real customers. Like, yes. So you check the product you are selling or the service you are rendering and ask yourself, can my customers or my target audience afford it?
Okay.
You understand? And you also check your business. Is the price I'm giving to the product going to up my business? Like, because we are not also selling to to be at loss. You understand? Yes, we are making profit because every business is because of profit. So you also make sure you are selling at a reasonable price. Good for you, good for your customers.
That reasonable price.
Yes. So when you go to most of the malls, the mall has a lot of shops inside. When you go to ShopRite in particular, you realize their pricing looks a bit fishy. Most customers don't realize that. But let's say, for instance, you are selling bread. Like the normal market, bread is, let me say 10 cedis. Like normal market, when you go to the provision shop, the bread is 10 cedis. Everyone is selling it 10 cedis. You go to ShopRite and you realize they write 9 cedi, 99 pesos. You see that? So that's a pricing strategy. Actually, the bread is also 10 cedi over there.
Exactly.
But when the customers go, they look at the first.
Your mind will not come on the other.
So once they see the 9, they feel like, oh, this place is 9 cedi. And they are selling it 10 cedi over there. No, I'll not buy it there. I'll come and buy it here. Okay. So even if ShopRite is far from their end, they'll still go to ShopRite because of the 9 cedi they saw.
Not considering their transportation.
Yes. Because of the pricing strategy that ShopRite is using. And when you look at the ShopRite strategy, the 9 cedi 99 pesos is just a 1 peso that is off. And even that 1 peso, you cannot use it if they give you that change. You cannot even use 5 peso today, even 10 peso. You can still not use it. But they are using that strategy to, sell their product. Yes. So a lot of people, you can check your competitors, how they are selling their products or their services, how they are doing it. And you can just do some slight change.
So in all, you should check your strategic prices.
Yes.
In your business.
Exactly. So you can just make some slight change in your pricing and you can win a lot of customers. Because customers, though they are a lot learned customers, but they don't check so many things when it comes to they just look at some figures and they're like, wow, I'll go for this. So one thing to check is your pricing when you're running a business.
Right.
When you go to Jumia, Kiku, and some online shops, you realize they do what you call the strike-through. It's a strike-through strategy where they write about, maybe let's say they are selling a laptop of 2,000 cedis and they're actually selling the laptop at the price of 1,500. They'll write 2,000, then they'll cancel it. Then they'll write now 1,500 cedis. You feel like, oh wow, it was 2,000 before, now let me buy fast before they increase again. Then you have to push the customer to buy. You have to force the customer to take a step.
So they are strategies.
Yes, they are strategies. Not all those kind of strike-through things are real. No.
Okay.
Most of those things are strategies. That is the actual price. But they'll make you feel as if
it was high.
It was high, and they are considering you.
Okay. So they are actually luring you to buy.
Yes. So it's a strategy to make you buy, to make you take a step. You can even go for loan to buy because you feel like it will increase any moment from now. You don't want to miss this opportunity. It looks like an opportunity for you. I have to grab it now before it goes. So you'll be forced to, get or raise some funds to get the product or the service. Yes. So the strike through is also another way of pricing your items to make people to cause customers to buy so fast. So there are so many other strategies that you have to do to do your pricing. So in marketing or in business, you have to check your pricing. That's the most important thing to do. Yes.
Okay. So for you to run your business effectively, you should check your pricing, make a strategic pricing. Even if it involves the striking, you should also consider that, for those are the things that really attract customers to your business. Now let's come to the next point.
All right. So the next point has to do with quality. People buy because of quality.
Exactly.
Yes. People buy because of quality. I keep on saying that you are not the one who manufactured the product. That is one thing. And maybe if you are rendering a service, it depends on how the service is. But let's talk about product, for instance. You are not the one who manufactures, or it may be you are the manufacturer or whatever. But you have to check the quality of your product. Sometimes I don't understand why Chinese people, they waste a lot of resources. I mean, a lot of money to create or to manufacture something that is inferior or something that is not. I keep on saying it. Why would they waste time, waste energy, waste resources to manufacture something that is not like strong, something that is not durable, something that will not last long? I don't understand these Chinese people, but that's what most of them do. I've worked with them for a very long time.
Okay.
Because of the importation business I do. I realized that the Chinese, it's also another marketing strategy that they use to do their business. They consider the world in different categories, like the poor, the average, and the rich.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they are doing this kind of manufacturing, they do manufacture for each category, like for the poor, for the average, for the rich. That's how they do it.
So they have a target for each of their productions.
Yes. So they make sure at the long run, everyone is buying from them.
Wow.
The poor buy from them. The average will buy from them. The rich will buy from them. If you are rich, you can afford this, is there. If you're average, you can afford this, is there. And the poor, you can also get your type or whatever. That's how they do their business. And it's a very nice strategy. But when you are running a business, you have to check the quality, because people buy because of quality. Yes. No one would like to buy something in 2 days' time or in a week's time or in a month's time. He or she cannot use it anymore. One thing about customers is that when they buy something, they want to use it even forever. That's how customers think. They want to use the product forever.
I think you also think the same.
Yes, exactly. That's like I said, I'm also a customer. All of us, we are customers. So that's how we think. Whenever you are buying something, you want to use it forever. You don't want the thing to wear out. You don't want the thing to get finished. You want to, even if you buy bread, you don't want it to finish. You want to keep enjoying the bread. So that is one thing about customers. So customers buy because of the quality. They check the quality of the product or the service you are giving to them before they give out their money to you to get that product. So whatever you are selling, you have to check the quality of the product you are selling. If you know, as a business owner or as a seller, you know that the quality of the product is not as expected. You have to know the kind of price, because we also price because of the quality of the product in some way. Yes. So if you know your product is lacking some qualities, you have to know how to price it. But if you know the quality is okay, you can also price it. And because people buy because of quality, they will not like to buy something and the next day the thing is no more. Once it happens that way, you are losing customers.
And I think as a businessman, you should always go for the quality ones.
The quality ones.
If you really want to maintain your customers.
Exactly. You always go for the quality ones. But just like I also said, there are cases where you don't get a chance to go for quality products. Yes.
Okay.
Let me clarify that. You know, it depends on your target audience. I've been teaching a lot of these youth, young guys, and you know how to do this kind of petty business, sales of some product and all that. And it depends on the kind of people you move with, you work with. There was a lady who wanted to sell clothes, and I told her about different type of the Turkey. You know, you want to import from Turkey, China, whatever. The different type of clothes that you can import and all that. And she was looking at the price, and I told her, you have to check the kind of friends you have, the people you are going to sell to. Because if you are selling to, you are staying in a community where, they are not even at the average level. You cannot sell a product at the high, yes, you cannot sell those things to them. And they will be comfortable if you are selling something to them that is not that much quality. That the quality is not that much, and the price is reasonable. Like it's for their level. They will be okay.
Yeah.
That's business. You can sell those things, but you have to know how you are going to run it. Yes. And about quality also, if you are selling things that are not of the expected quality, you have to learn how to communicate with your audience about it. One thing about sellers, especially online sellers, is that they exaggerate their product. Sure. They make the customers feel the product is wow, like the price. Hey, so when they receive the item, then they are discouraged. Is that what I ordered for? So they feel like what I ordered versus what I got. You get it. So you don't have to exaggerate your product that much. You get it. So let the customers understand what they are buying. Let them understand how the thing look. Sometimes sellers will make the product look as if it's so big, as if you need 4 people to carry it, but it comes to you and you can even carry it with only your left hand. Yeah. So it depends on how you sell your product. If the product is not quality or the quality is not that much, let them understand.
Okay.
And they will understand that you are selling at this amount because of the quality. You get it? Yes. So they don't feel okay. And there are so many customers that will be going for your product, although it's not to the expected quality, but because of the explanation, because of how you made them understand how the product look, they'll still get the product. Yes, they'll still purchase it. But it's very important to focus on quality when you are selling, because every consumer or every customer would like to go in for something that is of high quality. Yes.
Well, so you are saying that you should speak the truth pertaining to your products, your customers. Exactly. But some people also have the perspective that when you're selling something, or if you're into business, at least you should be able to try to let the people exaggerate, not really exaggeration, because how can you just tell a customer that, you know what, my product is not really quality, but you should come and buy from me? I don't think customers will come.
No, you're not going to say that to the customers. What I mean is, let the customers feel as if they are in front of the product. You get it? Let them feel as if they are, because, online sales deceives a lot of people, especially customers, because customers always see the product in a different perspective. Like they say it in a different way. Once you are selling something and you add up some write-ups, we normally call it copyright. When you do those things, they feel like, wow, this product is... Normally, I tell my business students that when you are selling something, you do not talk about the features of the product. You talk about the benefits. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Never talk about the features of the product. Talk about the benefit of the product.
Is it because you are not the manufacturer?
No, that's not the reason, but that's how we sell. That's the right way to sell. You sell by telling them how the product is beneficial to them.
Okay.
What are they going to benefit from your product? That's what you're supposed to talk about. That's how to market your product. You don't tell them, oh, this product has this, it has this, it has that, it has... No. They are not interested in the features. Fine, it has all this, but how can I use it? Why do I need it? So you have to talk about the benefit too. So from the benefit, the customers get to know why they must buy.
Right.
Because you have outlined all the things that they need in the product, and that is what will motivate them to buy. So your focus should be on the benefits, not on the features. So because of that, when you have your product and you are focusing on the quality, you keep on talking about the benefits. You get it. You keep on talking about benefits, but because of how some customers exaggerate product, how they say it, you make them understand. Okay, this is how the product is. You can use it for this long, for this while, and all those kind of stuff. Because you explain all those kind of stuff to them. Else, do you know that one customer can prevent about, let me say, 50 customers from getting to you? Only one customer. Yes. But when you explain to them the product and some of the challenges that you have with the product, you shut their mouth. They were aware before they patronize the product. So they don't feel like spoiling you or saying bad things about your company or about your product. We do photo frames. So I posted it, and this one is for office. You just put it on your desk. So because the camera was close to the photo frame, it looks
very big.
And I told them, no, this is A5 size. Don't see it as something that can fill the entire room because the price is cheap. No, this is A5 size. Then I have to explain the size of A5. I told them when you fold an A4 sheet into two, that is A5.
Wow.
So now they understand the size of the product they are coming for. You don't make them feel because they are seeing it big on the video, so it looks like something like their television. No, it's A5 size. So when they are coming, they have that. Oh, it's A5 size. That's why the price is this. That's why the price is that. You understand? So yes, that's very important. Then the third thing to consider is convenience. Convenience. People buy because of convenience, like how convenient the item is to them. So depending on the product you are selling, and you post a product on social media, let's say WhatsApp, and a customer at, let's say, Oyarifa sees it, and you don't even have any delivery link, you've done the wrong advertisement. Yes, because it's not convenient for the customer. For someone from Oyarifa to come and buy from Kaswa, and the delivery fee, let's say, is about 50 cedis, and the product is 20 cedis. It doesn't make sense.
It makes sense.
Yes, it doesn't make sense because the product must be convenient for the customer. Because customers look at how close the product is to them, how fast they can get it, how easy they can get it, and all this kind of stuff. If you are running a breakfast business, like you do sell foods, you sell food and you advertise on social media, you want people to buy, you want a lot of people to know that you do breakfast. And by the time the rider gets to the customer with the breakfast, it's about 11 or 12. It's no more a breakfast.
Yes, that's lunch.
That's lunch, exactly. So
I'm not going to buy from you again. No.
That will be the first and the last time that customer is going to purchase from you, because he cannot be waiting for 12 or 11 before taking breakfast from you because of the distance. So people also buy because of convenience. They check the distance from their place to you. And also, still talking about convenience, they check, like, is it possible to get the item? Are they going to stress themselves to get it? Because no customer would like to stress himself or herself to get something. Every customer wants to get things so fast, so easy. They don't want to stress themselves. Yes. So because of that, you have to check convenience when you are doing business. Check the location of your business or your office. Is it close to road? Is it far from road? Then check your target audience. Where are they? Are you selling the community? Most of your customers are in the community. If they are in the community, then it's very convenient for them. But if you are doing online sales, that's people from afar buying from you, then it's inconvenience for them. They will find it difficult to come to your end to buy. So that's where you come in with maybe delivery service. And when you are coming with delivery service, there are so many things involved. Like, number one, either the delivery service is your own, It got to a point I have to get my own delivery service. That's how come I started a delivery service, because at first it was not part of my plans to start delivery, but I have to bring it in because I was facing a lot of inconveniences. Most of my customers are not close, they are far away. Kumasi, Sunyani, and all this and so. And you call a rider to come and pick a package and deliver, and the customer will have to wait for so many hours. You see that?
The delivery guy will delay.
You call delivery guys and they'll delay coming to even pick the item before even sending it. By that time, the customer is discouraged already. And he will tell you, oh, I'm not buying anymore. Let's end the deal and all this kind of stuff. So when it delays, customers get discouraged. They even change their mind. The money is not there forever. They'll use it for something else.
Okay,
so when even delivery delays, it affects business. Even if you are running delivery service and it delays, it affects business.
Okay.
So you can come in.
I can come in. So like you were saying earlier on that you have to communicate with your customers. You know, I've come across some online businesses that because they know that some of their customers are far, they actually communicate with you. Okay, if you are buying this, then I think you can get this product in 2 days' time. So with that, I don't think you will face any challenge with the
back to that. It depends on what you are selling.
Okay.
Do you get it? It depends on the service or let me say the product you are selling. If I'm selling breakfast, I cannot tell someone to come in 2 days time to come and get it when I want to eat now.
Exactly.
So it depends on the product you are selling.
Okay.
That you see, when they are selling these clothes, these shoes, and those things, they can wear it in the next 2 days time and all that, because they have some there already. They can manage. They know they will be going to occasion or programs.
So it's not like an immediate need.
Yes. Even some of talking about Monzo product, there are some of the product that they needed to teach right now, and you have to deliver now. And the delivery guy will come when schools are closed. Wow. Just imagine a delivery guy comes after schools are closed. Where is he or where is the delivery guy taking the items to? The schools are closed. Sure. I've had those kind of challenges where they have to be, they have to come back with the items. Yes. So it was part of the reason why I started the delivery service. And in some cases, the delivery companies that I work with, that I call to come and pick my product, their charges were so high for some of my customers. Sometimes I have to encourage the customers to buy more so that they can, because whether you buy more or less, you are going to be charged the same delivery fee. So I keep on. One thing I do is I educate my customers a lot about my business and how to use the product. I even educate them, show them all those kind of stuff and all that. So it's also another key to sell.
So as a business person, you have to educate your customers. Yes, you have to. It's very important. Even just educating your customers makes them buy more. Wow. Most of the customers, they are buying the product, but they don't know the other things they can use the product for. They only know one reason why they can. But if you keep on educating them, you can use this for that. Oh wow, then you get it, and they will even recommend your product to others. Oh, this product is not for only this purpose. You can also use for this, for that, and that's how you can sell more and more. Yeah. So back to convenience. I was having that kind of challenge. So delivery came in. Like I have to start my own delivery service so that I can reduce the delivery cost for my customers so that they can buy. Number two, so that I can, I can deliver that's very fast for my customers. Like, so they can feel so easy. I can deliver anywhere that I want. So everyone would like to buy because of convenience. How fast and how easy they can get the product. And I believe that your challenge in your delivery services actually gave you that creativity or that innovation. Because like I said, your own
like I said earlier, it was not part of my plans to be a delivery
But
business.
The challenge you encountered.
But the challenge has to create another business. I've been telling people, every problem is a business. Yes. Any problem at all is a business idea that you have to start. So from that problem, I've now started the delivery service. Yes, please.
And I believe whatever problem you encountered, you should just be creative about it and maneuver and start your own business in the problem. Right, so let's get to your next point.
All right, so the fourth point, that has to do with selection. People buy because of wide range of selection. They buy because of selection. Now, most customers want to buy because they can get all that they want at the same place. Let's take, for instance, the mall. When you go to the mall has a lot of shops or offices that you can buy from. You can buy a lot of food stuff from ShopRite. You can come to the Woodin shop, you get Woodin, like the shirt. You are getting all the things that you want at the same place. It also invites the convenience in. You are not going to go to another place like
pick
another place and you can select, get all the things you want at the same place. So it's another strategy or another business plan. So if you are selling, you know what you are selling, and you can invite other things that is around that same business. Just like CCTV is close to networking, close to solar installation, close to fire alarm system, because all those things are installation services. So they are, in the same family. So with that, because there are cases I'll go to Kumasi, I'll do networking and fire alarm system and CCTV for the
at
same
the same
person.
time.
Yes, okay. Because and yes, I feel no alpha CCTV. Now I feel no go for before man different charge. So because of the customer feels like, oh, since the same person is doing CCTV, doing networking, and doing maybe intercom, or better reduce the price. Yes, so you see the mind. Instead of calling someone else to come and do another thing, it's a challenge for some of the customers. So customers want to buy because of wide range of selection. They want to enter into a place where they can get all the things that they want. So if you are running a business where you sell foodstuffs, you should be able to sell majority of those foodstuffs that are mostly needed. Okay. You get it here. So maybe I don't know, but maybe out there you should get all the kakos and the plantains and all those kind of things there. And let's say buy also when you call Amaho. One thing that happens is that when it keeps happening that way, you'll be selling out your customers to your competitor or to another person, because maybe customers can be easily deceived. You get it? You may be selling something that is very cheap, but they go there and they see only one thing that is cheap, and they feel like their mind changes. Like
that everything that
they feel cheap. Like everything is cheap. Oh, sana be for
I think I've experienced that.
Yes.
So I changed my customer
like. So they feel like, oh, but there are some prices there. Exactly. Because of that particular thing now, you feel like, oh, then everything is cheap over here. But that's not how it is. So people buy because of wide range of selection. When you go to Amazon is selling almost everything. When you go to Alibaba, they are selling, even if you want fowl to buy, you get it on Alibaba. Wow. Because everything that you want to buy is there on the Chinese market, Alibaba. When you go to Amazon, they are selling either books, computer accessories, whatever. They have it on Amazon. Because of that, when you go there, you feel like, oh, I can buy all this kind of stuff and, put them together. If you want home appliances, you get it. If you want technology devices, you get it. If you want this, you want books, you want this, you get it. So people buy because of wide range of selection.
So with a wide range of selection, I believe that as a business person, you should be able to learn other things.
Exactly.
Or sell so many things in addition to what you're selling.
Exactly.
So as to win your customer.
Exactly.
Wow.
So let's say, for example, if you are selling body accessories, let's say you are selling clothing, you have to get some other things that can match the clothes. Shoe. Even that one makes you to sell more. You don't allow the customer to buy only the clothes. You force the customer to buy the shoe as well. So instead of getting only money for profits from the clothes, you are getting profits from the shoe as well. You sell this kind of stuff, the chains and those kind of stuff, to make them feel like, oh, I can get all these things here. And now I feel I'm chain shoe and all is coming with delivery charges.
Yes.
But I can get all at one place with the same delivery charge, and the customer will feel like, oh wow, that's okay.
And I think you even help yourself and your business as well.
Yes, exactly.
You are getting more profit from different angles.
Yes.
Right, so let's get to your last point.
Okay, so the last point has to do with personalization. And they personalize themselves with some brands and some other stuff. Like they have a brand that they go with. That has to do with the personalization I'm talking about. Like there are some people who are interested in Gucci and all those kind of stuff. So they are personalized to those things. They want Chelsea, they want Liverpool, they want to see Nike and those things. Is it
accepted brands?
Yes. Yes. So there are people who go with brands, so you have to personalize. With this thing, you can personalize by writing names on it, and people are doing it. Like the customer feels like, oh, my name is on it. Oh, it's like it was actually done for me, so I'm okay. Like the customer feels like, oh, I'll buy. Because most people buy because they feel the item is in their name somehow. Like it's my name, it has been personalized to my taste, how I want it, this how I want my thing, this I want this. So if they feel like you can give them that kind of services, like a service where you write names of the customers or their company names on it. For instance, let's say maybe selling school products and maybe school clothes, and you can actually put their name on the clothes. Then it's not just selling clothes, but I told you we do printing of clothes, so you can just put the name of the schools on it, their badge, their clothes. They feel like, wow, my name is on it, I'll buy. So that's that's one reason why people also buy. They want to buy because of the brands that they are adhered to, they are associated with. So because of that, it also forces them, or it also encourages them to buy, because they'll be wearing their brands, or they'll be, having their brands on them. So that is the last point, the fifth point on how to make people buy, or the reasons why people buy. So you have to personalize your product so that they feel like, wow, this is my brand, this is my that. So because of that, I'm going to buy. Because customers have just slight reasons why, like, there are just simple reasons why they buy. Yes, simple reasons. It's like I said earlier, we are all customers. Yes, we are all customers. So we feel like, wow, I can get this, I can get that, and these are my reasons for getting all this kind of stuff. So that is it.
Okay, so I think that thing alone comes with a different joy altogether.
Yes, please.
Seeing your name on a product.
On a product, yes.
It's a whole feel on its own.
Yes,
right,
yes,
so
yes,
now let's come to the challenges. For you to run your business effectively, you've mentioned a whole lot, and that is the 5 points you've listed. But sometimes there are some challenges business owners encounter in businesses. How do you overcome these challenges? Okay,
every business owner, or everyone in business will face a challenge. And not only one, but more, either major or minor, whatever, is a challenge. And people face a lot of challenges, yes. So, and it depends on the kind of challenge you are facing. Are you facing a challenge with your workers, with your product, like with your manufacturing, like your factory works or whatever? It depends on the kind of product or the kind of business you are doing. And you have to look at what kind of problem are you facing. Like I said, I was facing a delivery challenge. So the best way to solve the problem was to start my own delivery service.
Okay.
Now I don't have problem with delivery, and because of that, I'm selling more than before. Because the customers, I'll give them like cheap delivery prices, or like for my customers especially, I do like very affordable delivery service for them, so they feel like, oh, I can buy later. Even yes, they can buy later, because they feel like, since you have it will not keep long. It will be easy, like, because I will have to also educate my riders on the kind of product they are selling, because riders can even damage items on the way.
Yes,
because they don't know the content, they don't know what it's inside. They can even pour tea away. They don't know it's tea. They are just carrying, so they don't know it's tea. But because they know what I saw, they are my riders. They know what I saw. They know how to handle those products.
Okay.
So I'm not having those kind of challenge, because once a product is damaged, the customer may be having problem with you. The product came to me in a messy way,
not
so
as I expected.
I don't want the product again, and all those kind of stuff. Yes, in delivery, back to the delivery service. One thing I was doing to make people buy so easily from me was that I do not take money from customers till they receive the item and confirm it's okay for them. I even encourage my customers to send back the item if they don't like it.
Wow.
And because of these principles, they buy from me.
Sure.
You see, I've been receiving calls, like unknown calls. A lot of people call me because of this kind of stuff that I've been doing. Because I don't take money from calls. I always tell them, even if you are in Kumasi, Sunyani, I tell you, receive the item first, then you pay me. Even some of the customers are afraid, they tell me, hey, what if you run away with the
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it takes 1 week. I've not, the money is still with the customer. 1 week, serious, like 3 days.
So you're actually winning their trust.
I just relax for them. I relax for them, and I just remind them to, send. And one of the challenges I also had in business was payment, like receiving payments from customers.
Okay.
Because of that, I've created I have about 11 bank accounts to receive money from anywhere. So even so many banks.
Okay.
And the purpose is not to save. I don't like saving in banks. That's me. What I do in banks is I keep the money to do something else. Like, I don't call it savings. I call it like save to invest. That's normally what I say. So if I'm targeting something, I just keep the money for some short period, then I just move it. Then I use it to invest into something else. If I want to always grow my business. If this week I brought in about 3,000 products, in the next time I want to bring in about 6,000 last times 2 of that product. So I don't keep my money that long in the banks. You get it? So I actually open those bank accounts to receive money from customers. So I have so many bank accounts so that it will be convenient for the customers. I mentioned convenience for the customers. Oh, Fidelity is very close to us, so then let's deposit in Fidelity. So you don't stress the customer. So I have the mobile money, I have the Vodafone, I have the Airtel Tigo, I have the MTN.
You have everything.
I have everything. When it comes to banks, so I have so many, the common banks, most known banks, I have all of them. So when you are paying money to me, it's so easy. And I have another strategy where you can even pay cash to my riders. I have educated them on it. When it comes to Vodafone and Airtel Tigo, and their own is so simple. you have a withdrawal code. I give to them, withdraw to. So when they withdraw, they just only withdraw charges, but they don't get affected with the e-levy. So it's so simple, yes.
Wow, that is so deep and insightful, and like, you are intelligent.
Oh.
Yes, you are intelligent. You are a visionary.
All right.
You are a hard worker.
Right.
I mean, you are all the positive words I can't even mention, and I'm so glad that you have been able to come and educate us on how to run our business effectively.
Right.
And I believe that our viewers have learned a whole lot. Myself, I've learned a lot. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really glad that you have been here. So this has been Money and Business Solutions. I am Lady Glow. I believe you have been inspired on how to run your business effectively. Do also follow us on all our social media handles, on YouTube at School and Mind TV, TikTok on School and Mind TV. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to bless others, and also click on the notification button so that anytime we upload any video, you can be notified. Thank you so much for joining us today.